Samsung Galaxy A56 is the latest installment of the popular Galaxy A series, which is positioned in the mid-range smartphone segment. The device, which was introduced in March 2025, is distinguished by implementation of AI-based functions, which were previously the domain of more expensive flagship models. In the context of its predecessor, the Galaxy A55, and competitors on the market such as Google Pixel 8a, Google Pixel 9a, OnePlus 13R, Nothing Phone 3a, or Vivo V50, the Galaxy A56 is designed to offer the users an attractive balance between price and advanced functions. The introduction of AI in the mid-range price range may be a key element of Samsung's strategy aimed at attracting a wider audience looking for modern solutions at an affordable price. Understanding what specific functions are hidden under the name of awesome intelligence and how they translate into everyday use will be crucial to assessing the value of this device. The Samsung Galaxy A56 is 162.2mm long, 77.5mm wide and 7.4mm thick, weighing 198 grams. The phone's design is based on a combination of Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and rear panels and aluminum frame. The use of these materials gives the device a sense of solidity and premium quality, which is important in the mid-range segment. The phone is available in 4 colors: Awesome Graphite, Awesome Light Gray, Awesome Pink and Olive. One of the characteristic design elements is so-called Key Island, a separate section on the right edge of the frame in which the volume buttons and the power button are placed. This solution makes it easier to locate and identify the buttons. On the rear panel, attention is drawn to the redesigned camera module, referred to as a grouped linear floating camera island, or reminiscent of the one from the Fold 6 model with a characteristic cap on the top. This stylistic change distinguishes the A56 from its predecessor, which had separate rings around each lens. It is worth noting that the camera lenses protrude slightly above the surface of the rear panel. The Samsung Galaxy A56 is IP67 certified, meaning it is dust and water resistant when submerged in up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. The device's ergonomics are rated as good, thanks in part to its flat edges, although the phone can be slippery, so you'll need to buy a case. Compared to the Galaxy A55, the A66 is 0.8mm thinner and 15 grams lighter, which translates into better portability and comfort of use. Samsung Galaxy A56 is equipped with 6.7-inch display made in Super AMOLED technology. The screen resolution is Full HD+, which with an aspect ratio of about 19.5 by 9 gives a pixel density of about 385 pixels per inch. The display is characterized by a high refresh rate of 120 Hz, ensuring smooth scrolling and animations. The screen brightness reaches 1200 nits in high brightness mode and a maximum of 1900 nits in HDR. It is worth emphasizing that this is almost twice as bright as in A55 model, which translates into good reliability even in bright sunlight. The display supports the HDR10+ standard and has a Widevine L1 certificate, enabling streaming content in Full HD quality from platforms such as Netflix. There is also an always-on display function. The screen is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. The bezels around the display are slightly thinner than in the A55, but they are not perfectly symmetrical, with a noticeable chin at the bottom of the screen. I rate the image quality very positively, with vivid and saturated colors, wide viewing angles, and high contrast ensuring deep blacks. The heart of the Samsung Galaxy A56 is the Samsung Exynos 1580 processor made in 4nm lithography. This is an 8-core unit consisting of one Cortex A720 core clocked at 2.9 GHz, 3 Cortex A720 cores clocked at 2.6 GHz and 4 Cortex A520 cores clocked at 1.95 GHz. The Samsung Eclipse 540 system is responsible for the graphics. Compared to the previous model, the Galaxy A55 with the Exynos 1480 CPU, the new system offers a 12% increase in NPU performance, 17% in GPU performance, and 18% in CPU performance. The phone is available in variants with 8GB or 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 128GB or 256GB of UFS 3.1 internal memory. Unfortunately, the device does not have the micro SD card slot, which makes it impossible to expand the memory. In everyday use, the Samsung Galaxy A56 handles social media browsing and the internet streaming videos and less demanding games smoothly. In the case of more advanced titles such as Call of Duty Mobile or Real Racing 3, performance may be limited, especially at higher graphics settings. However, some games such as Call of Duty offer higher graphics options than previous generation of Exynos CPU. The Galaxy A56 cooling system has been improved by using a larger vapor chamber comparable in size of the one in the Galaxy S24 Plus. This allows the phone to better maintain a low temperature even during extended gaming sessions. However, the smartphone can heat up when pressed harder. The Galaxy A56 has a triple camera, main wide-angle camera 50 megapixel and f1.8 quality, ultra-wide-angle camera 12 megapixels f2.2 and macro camera 5 megapixel f2.4. The front selfie camera shooter has a resolution of 12 megapixel and f2.2. It is worth noting that although the resolution of the front camera is lower than the A55 32 megapixel offer, the quality of the photos is better. Selfie photos are usually good with well-rendered skin tones. When it comes to photos from the main camera in good lighting conditions, it is very good, with a lot of details, wide dynamic range and natural color reproduction. The ultra-wide camera does well in good lighting conditions but generates softer images at the edges and perform worse in low light conditions. The macro camera is of little use and it treated more as a marketing element. The quality of photos in portrait mode is correct. Software cuts off the photographed object from the background, but quite often the effects we get are simply correct. Both the front and rear cameras allow you to record videos up to 4K resolution at 30 frames per second. The phone is equipped with optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization. There is also a super steady mode, which works in Full HD resolution. The Samsung Galaxy A56 offers a range of AI-powered photography features, awesome intelligence, AI Photo Enhancements tool, Best Face feature, improved AI Portrait mode, AI Select and Instant Slow-Mo, improved Object Eraser, Filter Creation tool and Motion Photo. All that AI features requires enabling in camera settings. The Samsung Galaxy A56 is equipped with a 5000 mAh battery. I rate the battery life as good. With lighter use, the phone can last up to 2 days, about 5 hours of screen on time, and with more intensive use the whole day and 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. The device supports fast wire charging with a power of 45 watts. However, it is worth remembering that the charger will not be found in the sales set. The manufacturer declares that charging the battery from 0 to 65% takes 30 minutes and to 100% takes 68 minutes. This is a significant improvement compared to the Galaxy A55. However, it should be remembered that charging at a full power of 45 watts may not work with some cables from other companies. The Galaxy A56 does not offer wireless charging, so we can forget about induction. The Samsung Galaxy A56 is a solid mid-range smartphone that offers an attractive design, a good camera, and long-term software support, which are its key advantages. The bright AMOLED display with a high refresh rate ensures comfortable multimedia use. Improved performance over its predecessor makes everyday tasks a piece of cake. Additionally, water and dust resistance increase its durability and usability in various conditions. However, potential buyers should consider some compromises. Performance in the most demanding games may not be sufficient for mobile gaming enthusiasts, and the lack of expandable memory may be a problem for those storing a lot of data. The lack of wireless charging and a relatively high price compared to some competitors may also affect a purchase decision. The Galaxy A56 is recommended for users who value stylish design, good quality photos in everyday situations, long-term software update support, and a comfortable display. People who prioritize maximum performance in games or the ability to expand memory should consider alternative options. What do you think about the Galaxy A56? Are you considering buying this model? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. That's all for today, folks, and see you in the next episode. Peace out.